Morning, everyone. I'm Kristen Myers, editor-in-chief of ETF.com, here with your market minute for Thursday, April 10th. So I'm not quite sure how long this video is going to stay current, but at least to start the trading day, and we're less than 30 minutes into the trading day, everything right now is in the red. Now, this is despite two pieces of good news that we have gotten over the last 24 hours. First, that 90-day pause on tariffs that Trump announced just yesterday afternoon, which sent markets absolutely soaring for a historic rally into the close yesterday, Wednesday, April 9th. But then this morning, economic piece of information number two that we got was the latest CPI, that's the Consumer Price Index report. It is a gauge of inflation, and it found that we saw inflation cooling to 2.4% annually in the month of March. That is down from what we saw in February when inflation sat annually at 2.8%. So that should be good news, right? Well, investors, unfortunately, are not reacting that way as we see a lot of red across the screen right now. Here's the really big thing. Markets hate uncertainty, and there is a lot of uncertainty going on right now. Despite the fact that inflation is cooling, we unfortunately don't know how long that is going to remain that way because tariffs are likely going to cause prices and therefore inflation to go up. And as a result, investors have no idea what's going to happen with the Federal Reserve and interest rates in the future. And then there's those tariffs. We have gotten tariffs raised, we've gotten tariffs paused. It has provided an environment that investors unfortunately can't really operate in or invest around. Here's what we are seeing right now and what is doing very well. The short trade is back on again. Shorting QQQ, for example, that's SQQQ. Shorting semiconductors, that's SOXS. That is doing incredibly well today. Right now, SQQ is up about 8%. SOXS is up about 15% as investors are shorting many different sectors of the market, but particularly in tech. Here's what is doing well, and it is volatility and fear. VIXY, that is the ProShares VIX short-term futures ETF. It is up over 6% today as the volatility trade is back on and anxiety and uncertainty and fear is injected right back into the market. We'll keep you updated as the market moves have been moving very, very quickly throughout the day. So we'll be sure to give you an update later on if we see any major changes in the market.